Last year, close to $1 billion worth of vehicles were stolen from Colorado residents. That's a huge number.
But that number doesn't measure the hardship for victims.
Imagine waking up one morning to find your only way of getting to work or getting your kids to school or daycare is gone.
Car thieves swiped more than 41,000 vehicles in Colorado in 2022, another new record. In response, a group of legislators from both sides of the aisle unveiled a proposal to revamp state law.
It shouldn't matter if a stolen car is a brand new BMW worth more than most folks make in a year, or a 20-year-old Prius like mine worth $700. A car is a car, and the crime of stealing one should be treated the same.
Right now, Colorado law doesn't. Instead, the more valuable the car, the more serious the charges. Senator Rachel Zenzinger, a Democrat, says it's time to change that.
By removing this outdated provision in state law that ties the value of a car to the penalty for stealing it, we are saying that no car theft in our state is acceptable.
The past 2 years, about 1/5 of car thefts were charged as misdemeanors, possible for vehicles worth less than $2,000. This proposal would make virtually all of them felonies and increase penalties for many repeat offenders. Senator Bob Gardner, a Republican, believes the more serious charges would have another effect.
To make sure that those who commit these crimes and do so on a repeated basis are not released without sufficient bail or release conditions to ensure that they don't reoffend while waiting trial.
Today's announcement was attended by a number of law enforcement officials who support this measure and a number of legislators from both parties. It's not clear if it's passed how soon we'll get an idea of whether or not it's working.
You have done some stories not long ago about the number of car thefts and also the fact that police admit oftentimes they never find out who did this. But
nationally,
what does this do?
Yeah, nationally about 15% are solved. The idea here is to take a tougher stance against car thieves who are charged, the ones that are caught, and to keep them in jail longer when they're arrested and possibly keep them sentenced longer in prison or community corrections or whatever the sentence happens to be, and that you'll take a number of repeat offenders sort of out of circulation with that. And it's also about sending a message that car theft is a serious crime.
Yeah.
Right now, many people that are arrested for stealing cars are out of jail in hours.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about, because cars now certainly are easier to track. Many of them are easily traceable. They come with that device in them that allows them to be found. So law enforcement points to the judiciary and people point towards law enforcement. Is the crack too big there, the gap? Is that what needs to narrow a bit?
Possibly. I mean, this is a very complex issue, and you're right about the cars being easier to track. Like 75% of them are found.
Yeah.
It's finding the people who stole them. That's more difficult. And you know, there's been, with COVID, we released a lot of people from jails. There have been moves in the legislature in recent years to not throw everyone in jail for everything. And this is going to take a step back, at least in some small way, when it comes to auto theft.
We'll see. All right, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.